Alright, solo leveling fans get ready because Season 2 is here and it's absolutely wild. If you thought Season 1 was crazy, well, buckle up because things just got a whole lot messier. Sung Jin-Woo, the weakest hunter turned literal god, has now become even more op and things are getting explosive, and I mean that literally. Let's dive into the madness of Solo Leveling Season 2 and break it down so you don't have to read all 100 chapters. So, after becoming the strongest hunter in the world at the end of Season 1, Sung Jin-Woo is now living the dream or nightmare, depending on how you look at it. He's got these insane powers, but with great power comes even greater problems. Jin-Woo is still trying to figure out how to manage his new abilities, including his shadow army, which is basically an army of zombie-like minions who obey his every command. Sounds cool, right? Until they start trying to steal your thunder. But of course, he's still out here flexing on the entire world of hunters, taking down dungeons like their Sunday strolls. Jin-Woo is now the top dog, but the thing is, no one knows just how strong he is yet. So, what does he do? Well, he shows them. Meanwhile, new dungeons start popping up all over the world, and they're more dangerous than ever. We're talking about SS rank dungeons that are way beyond the average hunter's ability, and as usual, Jin-Woo is like, I got this. No big deal, right? Except, no one else has a clue how to handle these dungeons, and that's when the real chaos begins. But of course, Jin-Woo just casually strolls in, annihilates the monsters, and walks out like he's done his groceries. Oh, and did I mention? Jin-Woo has some pretty interesting enemies. Now, there's a whole new faction of hunters, some of them aware of his shadow powers. And, let's just say, not thrilled about it. You know, the usual, let's take down the god-level hero kind of thing. Classic anime. Okay, now it gets interesting. The gates start opening up again, but it's not just any normal. These are special gates connected to a whole different dimension, bringing some very unwelcome guests. We're talking about the monarchs, who are essentially like badass villains straight out of a nightmare. These beings are powerful and want to destroy the world, or at least remake it in their own image. And guess who's in the middle of this madness? Sung Jin-Woo. Of course, right? He's got a front row seat to the biggest interdimensional brawl ever, and naturally, he's like, I'm ready for this. So, he decides to take on the monarchs, who, spoiler alert, are much stronger than anything Jin-Woo's ever faced. Talk about raising the stakes. Now, this is where things get seriously crazy. Jin-Woo discovers that there's a greater force at play. He's not just some random hero in the world. It turns out, he's actually part of a bigger destiny. He's the Shadow Sovereign, which is basically the king of the Shadow Army, and it's this new power that's going to give him the edge against the monarchs. But, oh boy, the power struggles between the monarchs and the rulers are about to blow up. Jin-Woo becomes the key to tipping the balance of power. And while he's growing more powerful by the day, his emotional growth is also tested. He's realizing that his decisions, like keeping his enemies close, could lead to some serious consequences in the future. And it's not just about power anymore, it's about what he's willing to sacrifice. Now let's talk about some of the new faces that show up. The antique shop, a mysterious place full of magical items and shady deals, is where Jin-Woo meets some interesting new allies. Enter the mysterious characters, one of them being a super powerful figure who knows a lot more about the monarchs than Jin-Woo realizes. And let me tell you, this guy has some secrets. These new allies and foes start to pull Jin-Woo into a much bigger game than he anticipated. The ancient powers are stirring, and they are not happy that Jin-Woo's getting too close to their plans. But, as always, Jin-Woo's like, I'll handle it, no big deal, while we all sit here like, oh boy, Jin-Woo's about to make things even more complicated. Now, brace yourselves because it's time for the final showdown. Jin-Woo's journey reaches an insane climax as he faces off against some of the most powerful monarchs. It's not just about raw power anymore, it's about Jin-Woo strategizing and learning how to play the game of interdimensional chess. The battles are fierce, emotional, and the stakes are at god tier levels. And, of course, Jin-Woo is not holding back. He's unleashing everything he's got: shadow army, new abilities, and his willpower to keep pushing forward. Will he win? Well, let's just say that nothing is ever that simple in this world. So, with the battle with the monarchs still looming and the mysterious ancient powers at play, Jin-Woo is far from done. He's still out here, fighting for not just his life, but the future of humanity itself. But the question is, can he handle this power? Or is he becoming too powerful for his own good? One thing's for sure, Solo Leveling isn't slowing down anytime soon. Want to see how the story unfolds next? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite Jin-Woo moment from Season 2. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.